Howdy, folks, and welcome to Happy Trails Hiking. You're watching the Hike 365 live show where we talk about our quest to hike 365 miles in 1 year.
Here on Happy Trails Hiking, we are focused on providing quality content on park travel reviews as well as living a healthy lifestyle. Good evening. We're happy that you're here with us. Wow, people are just starting to roll in. Hello, Outdoor Nomad and Marianne Donnelly and Marty's crew. It is good to see you. If you guys celebrate Easter, happy Easter. Panic D is here. Awesome. Working on editing, but the missus will be coming on. Still listening. Okay. Awesome, Sean. Keep on editing. It's all good. Tonight, our show is brought to you by our Happy Trails Hiking store. Specifically, our fancy shirts that say, get your hike on. Because this is the Hike 365 challenge, and we're encouraging you to get your hike on. Those can be found at happytrailshiking.com/store. Matt, tell us what you're drinking tonight.
All right. Well, some evenings I have something crazy strong, and some evenings I don't. So this evening I have ice water.
Nice. I'm drinking a Manhattan with 2 cherries because the cherries are the important part. And Lori Bryant came into the room and Marianne Donnelly says, she's already here, dear. Did I say that well enough, Marianne? I was just checking. Okay. Next thing on the list. Oh, if you are typing that into the chat, whatever you're drinking, we would love to know what you're drinking too. Your turn.
Okay. So this past weekend, we went to a new state park for our hike and camping trip. And the name of that park is Giant City. It is in southern Illinois. And we met up with Lori, and we had a fantastic time. Mm-hmm. We did 4 miles.
4 miles. Yes. And half of it was up.
Sure.
It was a lot up. Lori will agree.
So we did a 1 mile trail and a 2 mile trail on Saturday. Now, granted, that's not tons of miles, but we haven't been doing large quantities of mileage here of late. But there was one section of trail that had a noteworthy up angle. It was
I don't
actually
have a picture of that,
though. No, yeah, we didn't get a picture. It was pretty steep. So that was good. Had a good experience with the camper. And we also nailed cast iron Dutch oven cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
So I've done a lot of campfire cooking over the years.
Let me see that.
And I've gotten to be pretty handy with the Dutch oven. One of the challenges with a Dutch oven is getting enough heat on the top and not burning things on the bottom.
Cinnamon rolls.
So, the typical way, it may be tough to see up there, but these cinnamon rolls came out incredible.
They were amazing.
So I would like to go ahead and share with you the secret to making perfect cinnamon rolls in your Dutch oven while you're cooking. So the first thing to note is prepare your cinnamon rolls the same way you would at home. Let them rise and all that. So that's really not the important part. The important part is preparation of the Dutch oven. Normally, what I would do if I was making biscuits or something, I would put my biscuits in a cold Dutch oven, load up the coals on the top, put some coals on the bottom, and off you go. But even then, when you put a lot more coals on the top, you can still get to a point where the heat's uneven, where you still would have too much heat on the bottom.
And you burn the bottom of the biscuits.
Yeah.
We had to flip them last week.
So this time what we did was we preheated the lid only. So I had coals sitting on the top of the lid for probably 10 minutes. And then we put the, what are they called again? Oh, yeah, the cinnamon rolls into the Dutch oven. And the other trick there was we had the cinnamon rolls on aluminum foil. So let's pick up the foil, drop them in the Dutch oven, put the hot lid on, put the whole thing on coals. And the bottom of the Dutch oven is cold. So you've only got the lid preheated. And that was absolutely fantastic. So if you're interested in making your own cinnamon rolls or biscuits using
and you forget all that.
That's the trick. Preheat the lid first, and you should be good.
There you go.
We had a victory. Wanted to share.
Yeah, Chris Aconi's here too. Awesome. And Outdoor Nomads got Jack and Coke, so bourbon for the win. Congrats. There we go. And then water, plenty of beer over the weekend, Marty's crew says. So
Yeah, I'm having water too for the same reason.
Cliff Reiser's here. Hello, Cliff. He's not asleep yet. Very exciting. He had some great hikes and lots of bugs this time. We're going to share your bugs in a little bit. And the Idahonian is here and says Happy Easter. So like I said at the beginning, Happy Easter to all those of you who are celebrating. And Passover was Saturday, and I don't know, religious holidays. Whew, there's a lot of them. And I think that's caught up. Everybody's saying cinnamon roll. So I did put the Get Your Hike On Happy Trails Hiking store in there if you're interested in getting a Get Your Hike On t-shirt so that you can get your hike on. Okay, so Giant City is named, or Giant City State Park is named for the very giant rocks that are in Giant City State Park. And we like big rocks. It's all good. So just wanted to show you a couple pictures we took. So this one is not that one and not that one, but that one. So you can see right here in the middle, you can see a dogwood tree. And then this tree right here is like growing up. It's almost a volunteer tree. It looks like it's like pushing the rocks apart. But they're huge rocks. I mean, yeah, I didn't put a person in there, but they're massive.
You know, this sort of reminded me of a place in Red Rocks out west, Bryce Canyon.
Yes.
Now, these rocks are not as tall, and they're obviously not as red. But, you know, there are places in Bryce where you have just like one random tree that somehow managed to grow up and get light from between the rocks. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah, this is Macanda sandstone and not it doesn't have as much iron in it. And Chris Aconi says, ooh, bluffage. Yes, and a matter of fact, this is bluffage, and the guy I know of that comes up with bluffage for a term is Hiking with Sean, and this is his neck of the woods. So yeah, that it is really cool. The other picture I wanted to show you, it's spring, and I never feel like spring is really here until we have pollen everywhere.
We got that now.
We got it. But the wildflowers were going crazy in Giant City State Park this weekend. And this is just a small sampling. But this was just right along the trail. I just turned around and went, boom. Those were some of the, the great wildflowers. We saw all sorts of wildflowers this weekend. And some of them looked like they were just growing straight out of the tops of the rock. So it was pretty cool. We had a great time. So, Cliff Reiser reminded me that tomorrow's Earth Day. Yes, tomorrow is Earth Day. And so do something great for the earth tomorrow, as well as this week starting yesterday is National Park Week. So if you follow along on all the rest of our socials and starting on our community tab this week, we'll be sharing national park footage. So pictures. If you are friends with us on Facebook, please be sure to interact with our pictures. I'll be asking, what's your favorite lake, blah, 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 or what's your favorite national park? Show me a picture, so on and so forth. So make sure that you interact with those. It's really fun, and it helps me get to know you just a little bit better. And things like that. So that's awesome.
It's also a way that you can shamelessly plug your own video if it's even remotely related.
Of course, yes. So national park sites I include in these, as well as national forests. So think about all those national park sites, and I have encouraged Panic D because they cover all the history of things. They did the White House a couple of weeks ago. It's definitely a national park site. So totally. Broken Star is here. That's Skitty G Panda. And she says, you look thinner in the face.
Oh, that's because I drank a lot of beer and I didn't shave.
Please type Shake's head into the chat. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we hope everybody's having a great weekend. And hope that you all had a good Easter, if that's what you're celebrating, and got to spend some time with your family. I really enjoyed getting to spend the weekend with Lori this weekend. And Dragon says hi, but he's driving. Hi, okay. Dragon. It's good to see you.
Okay, waved.
I waved, yes. It's awesome to have everybody in the room tonight. We appreciate it. And we've had some people put up some great miles this week. So let's get to that, I guess.
All right, show the spreadsheet.
All right. If you guys have questions or notes that I need to know, make sure you put at Happy Trails Hiking if you can. So here we go with our spreadsheet. Man, I gotta get better at this. I always say that every week. All right. So here we are. Journey of Bear put up 12 miles. This is our week 16. This is our grand total. This target number is where you quote unquote should be for the year, and then your percentage of that target. So Bear put up 12 miles and has 39.9 miles for grand total. Cliff Riser put up 20.9 miles this week. Cliff,
that's noteworthy.
You're rocking it. Dana and Eileen from Beer Belly Travelers put up 8.5. We had 4. Hike with Mike put up 3. Holly Rousey put up 3 3/4. Joel Daniels is 5.5. Justin from Parked America 4.5. Lori Bryant is at 4. Outdoor Nomad got 8.5. Shannon Reiser got 5. Kenny, the Idahonian, got 9. And Vicky Marshall, 31. She keeps on rocking it out. That's awesome. Anybody who has over 100 miles, 278.5. Shannon Reiser is at 107 miles for the year, 169 for the Outdoor Nomad. Gary Grimes, which is Life on the Trail, has 102 miles. And then Cliff Riser is at 138.09. That's just amazing, guys. So congratulations. That's awesome. All right. So for our map, we've got, the Idahonian hiked out here in Craters of the Moon National Monument Preserve and stuff. That's one of those places I really want to go. So I'm glad he sent us some pictures. Outdoor Nomad's been hiking down here in Oklahoma. Marty Screw had to take the weekend off because of family time. And then Joel Daniels hiked down here and sent us some pictures. So we'll show those in a moment. This is our Giant City State Park hike. We had a few from Holly Rousey and somebody else in the St. Louis area. Maybe it was all Holly. Then this one is Justin from Parked America. And these are from Beer Belly Travelers up here. Journey with Bear is down here. And here's our Florida contingency with Hike with Mike. And then Vicky's over here. And Cliff and Shannon are over there. So that is cool. Congratulations. Let's see. Broken Star. Skinny G says she needs to hike more. CGI Nerd is here. And do you know what I just saw? CGI Nerd is Alejandro Perez. And I just saw that his daughter Penny just lost her first tooth. So congratulations to Penny on losing her first tooth. I just want to say hi. So congratulations to Penny. That's really cool. Oh, Broken Star says she's been to Craters of the Moon. I want to go.
I saw that when I was doing the spreadsheet. I'd like to go there too.
I want to go. Okay, there we go. And then Dragon has about 18 miles that he hasn't logged. All right, well, get on that anytime. So for those of you who don't know, we only have one form now because it's time stamped. So we can tell the date that you turn them in. So we can we can tell. We don't have to have week 15, week 16. So I just put a form out for Hike 365 Challenge reporting. And it says that it's going to go for week 16 on, I believe. So there's just one form. I will still send it out every week. So you'll be able to find it and you don't have to look through your emails for it. So anyway, yay technology. And CGI Nerd says she's so excited. I would be excited. I remember losing my first tooth. So yeah, that's cool. All right. There we go. All right. So we're going to discuss.
All right. Do we have more pictures?
We do. We have pictures. I'm coming. You guys share the best pictures. I'm ready. Here we go. So we'll have to look at the map for a second again, but I'll go into the next tab. So these pictures are from the Beer Belly Travelers, and this is Oberon. And this is their Red Pine Trail. This is Dana and his son Patrick. And I'm not sure what's happening, but there's a hatchet and a shovel. So I'm not sure, but it makes me laugh and I like it. And yeah, the scarf on, it must be keeping Dana's head warm. Oh, sorry, you wanted to say something?
No.
Okay.
We'll have to let them interpret that for us. I'm not
Right, I have
keen to
no
guess.
idea. Love the hatchet, yeah. And let's see. This is an eagle sculpture, looks like, made out of a tree log.
That looks familiar. Have we seen that before?
I don't know.
It might be from a previous week or something.
I don't know. Chris Aconi says that would be an unfair fight. Philip Cockram's here. Hello, Philip Cockram. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. And then there's Dana along the creek. Yeah, I bet he's keeping his head warm there. All right, so that's that. And then she sent some more. Again, Oberon and Patrick. And they still had snow up there. Can you believe it? Oh, my goodness. So this is up in Michigan, at a state park up in Michigan. Oh, look at that. That's an awesome picture of Dana and Eileen and Oberon. That's really great. It's really neat. Oh, look at all the ice. Oh, and we did see this one.
Yeah, I think we're in the previous week now.
Okay, cool. All right. Then these are from Cliff Reiser. And Cliff, they look like grasshoppers. I would assume that they are grasshoppers.
Is that a video? It looks kind of grainy.
It doesn't. No, it's a cell phone picture. Maybe you zoomed in. Cliff, what are we zooming in on? And Marty's crew says, Lacey wants to say hi. So, hi, Lacey. It's good to see you. Philip Cockram says we had snow on the 15th, but it's nice now. Cool. And remind me exactly where you are, Philip. I don't remember. Parents that are friends. Oh, okay. Gotcha. They're still talking about teeth. A big bird in the middle. Gotcha. I knew if I waited long enough, I would know. Oh, it's a big bird. Yes. Wings stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it? Yeah, I get it. I got you. Cool. That's an awesome tree. Is that a cedar tree? What kind of? That's a neat tree. It's a Florida tree.
I don't think that's a typical cedar.
No, that's neat.
I mean, it could be a cedar, but it's different from what we got here.
Definitely. And it's got swamp moss on it. Spanish moss, probably. Okay, this is his waterfall. Oh, it's a cypress tree. Thank you very much. Okay, and Philip Cockram lives Thornbury, just north of Toronto, Canada. Got it. All right. Cliff sent this video to Gary from Life on the Trail because he does Waterfall Wednesdays and says he found a waterfall. Here it is.
Technically, water is falling.
Yes. Yes. Very, very fun. That's pretty. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing those very much, Cliff. Let's see, what do we have going on here? Are we drinking beer tonight is what we were asked. I've got a Manhattan with 2 cherries because the cherries are the important part. And yes, it is an awesome tree. Cypress. Thank you, Cliff.
Just ice water.
Just ice water. He already had a beer, if that counts. So it was a San 76. Lori says we saw something like that too. We did? A bird or a tree? We saw trees. Oh, the little waterfall?
We did see something sort of like that.
Hike with me. It's good to see you. You wish you were drinking a beer? Well, work on that. I'll have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. So there you are. A waterfall. Thank you. You might be drinking a beer. You guys are funny. I appreciate it. All right. Let me get over here. These are photos from Joel Daniel. And Joel is a hiker from the Branson area. But he's down, this is down in Arkansas, and Arkansas has some beautiful waterfalls. Talk about a beautiful waterfall. That's really pretty. At Smith State Park. Yep, little flowers. See? Lots of little flowers. So pretty. So pretty. Did that have a person in it? Hold on. No. There's just something red there. I thought it was a person climbing down. Was not. But those are some big rocks. We saw lots of those this week. Really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, it's trekking poles. Got it. Trekking poles. I want to go. That one's loading. Oh, it is a video. I want to go. Very nice. Very nice, Joel. Yep.
Yeah, these are
Oh,
good
this is
pictures.
another video. Feet. Love it. Very typical watercolor there of the runoff water of the springs from around here. Okay, that's it. That's all he sent. Let's make that stop. This is from Cliff Reiser. I'm missing a bunch of chat, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very pretty. Great pics. All right.
Yeah,
So
and the waterfall we just saw is in Arkansas.
Yeah, that's in
northern
Arkansas.
Arkansas, probably.
Sure is. Up in the the northern Ozark. Well, the northern Arkansas or Ozarks. Grassy Waters Preserve and Trailway. And then guess it Hog Island Chain. It was shaped by the sea. If you really want to pause the video to read all that, I am more than happy to let you do that, but I'm going to keep going because Cliff has some pretty pictures. Look at that. See how huge that thing is? It's huge.
What is it?
It looks like a squirrel.
Yeah, it
See,
looks like a squirrel with
upside down.
An alligator head. It's an alligator squirrel.
It's an alligator squirrel. It's a pig squirrel. I thought it looked like a little pig, was what I thought it was. At first, I realized it was in a tree and it had a long tail. So it's not a pig. And that's just really pretty. It's a plant. We don't have those here.
Looks like it's sort of a dead
It's
yucca or
not
something.
a dead. It's got a flower on it.
Okay, it's not very green.
No, it's red.
Okay.
The flower. That's pretty. We like tree line paths. It's a thing.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's very nice, Cliff. Good picture. And heron, I'm guessing. Maybe. It's white on the top. But it's huge. It's bigger than our egrets. So let's see. Okay, big squirrel, says Cliff Reiser. That was a big squirrel. Yeah, very good catching them in flight, Cliff. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Look. Oh. That's awesome. I love birds. And Skinny G Panda said flamingo. Maybe. Didn't look like a pink flamingo. They are beautiful. Great egrets. Air plants. Lots of them this time of year. So that was probably the plant we had.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Bay Natural Area. And this is from Cliff as well. Cliff hiked a lot this week. He always hikes a lot. I liked that it's called Hungry Land. I don't know. It made me laugh.
Makes me hungry.
Makes you hungry. There you go. That's pretty.
That's kind of a neat picture.
Yeah, Cliff said in our Twitter chat, that he was going to go on an evening hike. So that was probably his evening hike. Very pretty, Cliff. I want to go. You guys make me want to travel. Oh, you guys make me want to travel so much. Hey, Hike with Mike. It's good to see you. We got it. We got your miles in. So these are down in Southeast Florida pictures. So that's cool. All right, next one is Kenny, and these are from the Idahoan. So Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. I want to go. Oh, what a great look at the clouds. That's amazing, Kenny. Great shot. Great shot. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Very cool. All right. I think that was all all of the pictures we had this week. Guys, I do want to share the spreadsheet again, just because we got a few other people in the room. And Broken Star says not all flamingos are pink, though. That's true. Don't they turn colors based on what they eat? You heard that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You would be pizza colored.
I'd be beer and pizza colored.
Beer and pizza. Well, we had salad too. I got my 5 veggies in for the day. All right. So Craters of the Moon. Add it to the list. We want to go there.
Okay, we'll just tour the entire path that Yellowstone carved out as the plate moved across the hotspot.
That's perfect. I don't want to hike it though.
Yeah, it's a little long to hike.
Yeah.
You want to show them the spreadsheet?
Oh, spreadsheet. I'm sorry. I was sitting and relaxing and just watching the chat come in. All right. I hiked 4 whole miles this week. All right, there we go. So spreadsheet again. And Hike with Mike said it's not a whole lot of miles for him, but you know what? You're doing great. You put in 41 1 mile or 1 week, so there you go. But here's our spreadsheet. I guess we didn't go over the total, but our grand total miles for the whole thing is 1,679 miles and 0.87.
We're still above 50% of target for the year.
Yeah, as a group. So that's great. Keep up the great work, everybody. Does anybody have any special spots that they're going to be hiking this next weekend or this week at all? We have a big trip planned next week. We may have to be flexible on our time for we may even have to move it to Monday for next week.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You'll get the YouTube notification.
I'll do my best to give you a YouTube notification and send out an email with a link before we go live for the Hike 365 live. But we will go live just to make sure that you guys, that we note all the miles. It's just we've got a big weekend next weekend and there's lots of driving going on. So anyway, Philip Cockrum says, have a great night. You have to take off. Thank you so much for coming, Philip. Appreciate it. Cliff Riser said flamingo are very rare in Florida. They're usually lost after a hurricane. But we do have rosette spoonbills, and I've seen those on a TV show or something. Nomad is gonna have a 0 week this week. That happens. That happens. And Marty's Crew says next week is gonna be fun. We're looking forward to it too. All right, we'll let the cat out of the bag. We might be meeting somebody who's in the Hike 365 challenge. Maybe. Although
one never knows.
We met with Lori this week. See?
Yeah, that's true.
That's fun.
It's true.
And Hike with Me is hoping to go to Escalante Dominique's Canyon in Colorado. That sounds fun. Where in Colorado is that? West side, east side? What's it near? And Chris Aconi says, ooh. Well, Chris Aconi did the big, what you want to do is it? The hike with Dragon Roams and Skinny G Panda down in Kentucky. And yeah, so that's really, really cool. West by Delta, Colorado. Okay, that's cool. We will probably this summer be heading through Colorado on our trip. And then the Idahoanian says probably Ohi bound. And Marianne Donnelly says, I will be hiking the halls of Newton Falls High School, that is. So Marianne.
That could be considered an obstacle course at times.
Yes, hiking in high school hallways. I can't pronounce it anyway, Hike with Me. But Sean and Marianne Donnelly are doing the health challenge for this month, and they're getting their 30 minutes in, and they're walking the halls of the high school.
Okay.
I know how that goes. But anyway, sorry, Dominguez. We'll go with that. And the Idahoanian says we're still trying to scrape the ice off the high country. Yeah, we don't have that problem. It was 80 degrees here today.
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts. So anyway, and Lori Bryant says the high school is on public land. So anyway, guys, we don't have a ton more for you. We're hoping to have an interview here soon. I did ask someone if they wanted to have an interview, but they were really busy this week and so on and so forth. But if you would like to be on the show, we would love to have you. I'm really getting rushed about, getting emails out and getting everything else I need to get done. But if you want to be on the show, please let me know. Probably next weekend is going to be really difficult with us traveling some, but we would yeah, we'd love to have somebody on the next weekend. So let's see if we can make that happen. All right, cool. I guess that's all we got.
Yep, that's all we need.
All right, guys.
Time for us to sign off.
Thanks for all of your great work this week. Keep on trekking, as we say. And until next time, cheers. Thanks, guys.